The woman accidentally dug up a ginseng root in the mountains. As soon as she opened the bag, the ginseng flew up into the air. After circling a few times, it flew into a cabinet, bracing herself. The woman opened the cabinet. Inside, there was unexpectedly a cute little girl, when she saw a red string tied around the girl's leg that was identical to the one tied to the ginseng. The woman suspected the ginseng had become sentient. In fact, the girl was a ginseng that had cultivated for 1,000 years and had difficulty taking human form. When the woman brought her home, she sensed a force of accumulated merit on the man with his eyes covered. Upon closer sensing, she discovered the man had once been a general. He had slain countless bandits who were wreaking havoc and accumulated much merit. Unfortunately, he later went blind while protecting the villagers. Helplessly, he resigned his post and settled in the village. The ginseng absorbed this merit and successfully transformed. But newly transformed, she had an astonishing appetite. In one meal, she ate all the family's grain. This left the already poor families sighing in distress. They had thought selling the ginseng would raise money to treat the man's eyes. Now, not only could they not sell it, they had one more mouth to feed. Seeing how adorable the girl was, the woman decided to adopt her. At that moment, the village bully suddenly came to the door to collect the debt. 3 days earlier, they had borrowed $30 from the bully. The agreement was to repay it within 3 years. Unexpectedly, the bully came early to demand repayment. It turned out the bully had changed the notes 3 years to 3 days. The woman angrily denounced the bully's behavior, but they had no evidence to prove the bully had altered the time. At that moment, the girl nearby caught the bully's attention. He planned to use the girl as collateral for the debt. She bit him hard instead. Just as the bully was about to strike the girl, the brother charged forward with a broom in his hand. Seeing the family surge forward with such resolve, the bully had no choice but to give them 3 days. If they still had no money then, they would have to hand over the girl's payment. After saying this, he cursed and stormed off. Thinking about having to repay in 3 days, the family wore sullen faces. The girl told them not to worry. The next day, the family went up the mountain to dig for medicinal herbs. After digging for a long time, they couldn't find a single useful herb. The little girl only asked about one tree, and soon dug up something that looked like a tree root. The woman took it and was immediately a little disappointed, feeling it was just an ordinary tree root. To cheer the girl up, they still took the route to the apothecary to ask its price. After examining it, the shopkeeper said it was a valuable medicinal herb. He offered $30 for the piece. The whole family was stunned. This scene happened to be seen by the bully outside the door. He realized the girl had the ability to find medicinal materials. He decided to use the IOU to snatch the girl back. The woman, having received the money, wanted to use it to treat her husband's eyes. The husband did not want to waste the family's money on his eyes again. After all, every doctor in town said his eyes could not be cured. The girl said she could cure him. Then she produced seeds of orchid grass. As long as it bloomed, it could cure the man's eyes. Back home, they sowed the seeds. Then the girl's hand swept across the seeds and left a patch of phosphorescence. Just as she was about to urinate on them to add nutrients, the bully arrived with the village head and a group of villagers at their door, threatening that if the money was not repaid today, they would seize the girl as collateral. The woman had thought the village head would uphold justice, but the village head said he had checked the IOU and found no problem. It turned out the village head and the bully were relatives. The villagers, afraid to offend the head, sided with the bully. Helpless, the woman could only hand over the money she had just received. The bully, however, said he would collect an extra $10 in interest. This angered the man greatly. At that moment, the girl tossed out 10 taels of silver. The bully could not believe the family still had money. Resentful, he returned the IOU. After the group left, the girl told them the silver the bully had taken was fake. It turned out she had secretly used herbs to transform it into silver earlier. Anyone who touched it would break out in fever and mouth sores. When the bully went home, he found all the silver had turned into weeds. Soon he was unbearably itchy all over and developed blotches on his face. Guessing this was the doing of the woman's family, he decided to return and take revenge.